Emotional damage. Dude, I got my ass whooped as soon as I got out the tub. That shit is fucking like, to whoever listening in, man, if you ever got your ass lit the fuck up after taking a bath, that is the most embarrassing and painful thing you can experience. Like he said, emotional damage. So anyway, I'm in the tub, you know what I'm saying, playing with my toys, because I always had, toys in the tub and shit. And I think it might have been school related. I don't even know what, because usually there was no motive really behind me getting my ass whooped. It was just, I think my mom just liked beating my ass.
Based on true events.
Damn, no test? Okay. We're just going to jump right into it then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thoughts from a Balcony. This is the last episode for season 1 that we will be recording. Yeah, so we got, my co-host Torian Tate here.
What up, people?
And yeah, this episode is called The Episode About Nothing, because we just going to be talking about absolutely nothing.
Well, it's going to be something.
Yeah, it's going to be something, but
a lot of something, nothing.
A whole lot of BS. We're just going to be kind of rambling on about any and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and give the mic to my mans, Torian Tate. Torian, take us away, buddy.
Hey, everybody doing today on this beautiful Sunday?
Hey, it's March 1st. It's the first of the month.
That was the longest fucking February.
Yeah, that February was crazy.
It felt like a whole year.
Yeah, it felt like a whole year for real.
Shit, January was no better.
No, January was pretty rough too. So you got any interesting stories for our listeners that you can tell us? I know you got something crazy, Mr. Cutwater himself.
I do.
So, all right, we all ears, man.
So our kids walked in on us.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Hold on. All right, so
yeah,
this was, how long ago was this?
It was last Saturday.
And what was your initial reaction when
I was 2 Cutwaters in? So
you was 2 Cutwaters in?
Yeah.
Man, this dude.
Our reaction was so slow. I had the door locked.
You had the door locked?
So
okay.
I thought.
Man. So for the listeners that's listening in right now, what Cutwaters were you drinking?
Oh, the lime.
Okay.
The lime margarita.
All right, bet.
And
so the lime margaritas had you loosey goosey,
like a goose. So we're getting in, and all of a sudden we hear the door jingle. She said, "It's locked." Next thing you know,
who was it? Was it all of them?
No, it was Tinsley and Ava.
The dog was in it on it too?
No. No, just Tinsley and Ava.
Okay.
So I'm just drunk. Turn around like,
oh man, look at you, man. You scarred them kids for life.
Asshole just showing.
My boy was twerking. They caught you shaking ass.
I said, close the door. They just staring at me like
deer in headlights. What do we do here?
And then Tinsley walked in, went straight to the bathroom.
Like in your room?
We didn't see her walk in.
That's crazy.
I turned to my right, she just in the toilet just looking.
Man.
How
embarrassed were you on a scale of 1 through 10? How embarrassed were you?
I was laughing so hard.
So you weren't embarrassed at all?
Kinda, but not really.
Is this the first time that they walked in? Oh.
That's the first time Tinsley. But Tinsley, when she first did it, it was dark.
Yeah. So you had the lights on?
We had a TV.
Oh. So they saw
everything. It was supposed to be sleeping in the living room.
They saw everything.
Oh.
Yeah. They probably just saw you there, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's funny as hell.
I'm sorry,
man.
girls.
Oh man. They caught you twerking.
I was like, how do we clean this shit in the morning?
Like,
we don't.
Ash just tooted up, huh?
Tooted and booted.
Hey, yo, that's funny as hell. But yeah, I've had that happen to me before, man.
I was gonna ask you that.
So I'm trying to think. I know with my ex it happened. This is when my pops was still alive, and she was staying with us. So I had my room in the basement, and we doing whatever, and he comes downstairs, and I ain't even hear him. And all of a sudden he walks in, he's just like staring. I'm just looking, and he started talking, like he just started like holding a conversation. I'm like, okay, like, like, you want to hurry up so I can finish? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, but I ain't say it out loud. But yeah, and he like kind of like left the room, and then he went back upstairs and like never mentioned anything about it.
That's the best part of it.
So he's probably like, yeah, I know what you're doing. But
I was looking at Ava like, is she gonna fucking bring it up?
So did she ever? She never brought it up.
I'm glad she did.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah. I think
I was like, I'm just rubbing her back,
making up any and every excuse. But yeah, I think the kids walked in on myself and Ashley before too. I just don't remember. I remember that like vividly because that's kind of like instilled in my brain. But yeah, I mean it happens, man. Like kids is kids, and they only want something. So if you go upstairs, if you out of their sight for like more than 5 minutes, they come looking for you.
Oh yeah,
seeing where the hell you at, and they never knock. They just open the fucking door, and I hate that. And I tell my kids, I was like, look. You always have to knock. See, I don't knock on their doors, which I should, but sometimes I don't. So, I got a bad habit of not knocking, but I tell them like, cause you never know, we could be changing or anything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I told them just to knock, but yeah, I walked in on my kids naked. I'm just like, bruh, I'm like, man, I know how, telling myself, damn, I wish I would have fucking knocked, cause I ain't trying to, I mean, granted, I've seen it cause I changed their, diapers and shit like that, but it's like, they get to a certain age, and it's like, they want their privacy and shit. So, but yeah, yeah, that's wild, man. Like, I'm surprised Tinsley, she never brought it up to you.
Or Ava. So happy.
See, man, you gotta lay off on them cut waters, man. See, them cut waters be getting you in trouble. They caught your ass tooted and booted, twerking.
Well, they got good stories behind them.
Yeah, man. But so we went out for Jeff's 40th, bro.
He messaged me. I was working.
I was kind of mad because I'm like, damn, I was hoping you was gonna be there. But so he inboxed me, right? So shout out to Jeff, man. I love you, Jeff.
Shout out
if you listening. So anyway, so he's like, he gave me the details via Facebook Messenger. So like, all right, I'll meet you at Liquid Assets. So I'm debating on whether or not, because I stay so close, if I want to drive or walk. But it was too damn cold, so I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna drive.
This man drove a block.
Yeah, I drove a block. So anyway, I drive the block, park my car, I get out, and this is my first time being inside the Core. I think it's Core Plaza. So it's right there. I forget the name of the street, but it's right there. It's like kitty corner from where we stay at, right downtown. Okay. So you got the post office, and you got our condo.
Yeah.
Condos, and then kitty corner from there.
Is it before the roundabout or after?
It is. So it's on the opposite side. So the front door is on the next street over.
Okay.
I forget the name of the street. But anyway, so I get in there, I see him, I say what's up to him. I ask him, say, hey, what you want to drink? He's like, oh man, just give me a beer. So all right, so I go up to the counter, I order a beer, I order myself a drink, and I go back to the table, hand him this beer or whatever. And then, we conversing about whatever. So my homegirl, she was there. Shout out to Cassandra. And she was like, hey, I owe you a birthday shot. I was like, man, you ain't got to do all that. She's like, no, I told you I was going to get you a shot, so I'm going to get you a shot. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So we go back up to the bar. She orders me a shot of, I think, Blanco Reposado. No, not Reposado, I'm sorry. Blanco, I don't think it was Don Julio. It was something. Maybe it might have been their house vodka. So anyway, she ordered that. We took that. So I ordered Jeff a shot. So my goofy ass, dude, it was $15. So I got 2 shots. So I spent $30 on 2 shots. And I'm like, damn, man, this is a lot. Like, I don't normally spend, that much on alcoholic beverages or shots rather. But I was like, you know what, fuck it. This Jeff's 40th birthday party. We finna go crazy. So I ordered the shots. And by this time, no, it was. So once we left Liquid Assets, we went downtown, I think to the Western Reserves. And bro, when I tell you that this dude was lit, like he dropped his debit card like 5 times. I'm like, bruh, I picked it up every single time until he dropped it. And we just as the night, progresses, we just taking shots after shot after shot after shot. And then like this dude, like, don't kill me, Jeff, but dude, he was getting emotional. He was like, you know what I'm saying? I thank everybody for being here. Y'all, it's only keep a few people in my circle. And I felt where he was coming from, because it's like, I'm the same way, I don't like being around people that much. And there's only a few people that I trust that are in my circle. But yeah, he got emotional. And it was like, it was kind of comforting to see, because, you don't see too many black men, get emotional. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was the liquid courage, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, yeah, he was vulnerable. And I appreciated that he came to me and, told me, how he felt. And he was just talking to, myself and everyone else that was there with him. But yeah, it was a good time, man. But Jeff was lit. Like he was beyond fucked up. And I was kind of mad, because I'm like, man, like, so I wanted him to come back to the crib, kind of crash on the couch. But he's like, nah, I got my cousin. He gonna drop me off. Or my homeboy, rather. He's like, he gonna drop me. I was like, you good, bro? Like, I can, you know what I'm saying? You can sleep at the crib. He's like, nah, I'm good. And then he when he got back to the crib, he inboxed me and told me he made it safe. So I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, he was fucked up. he was gone. I was like, man, Torian should have been here, man. We would have been crazy.
It was like the fucking black hangover.
Yeah, it was wild. Dude didn't ask. That's why I was like, man, I think I'm done drinking for a while, because I don't know how many shots I've had. And I don't really drink, hard liquor like that. But I mean, like I said, I had to return the favor, because Jeff came out for my birthday and showed love. Like I said, man, shout out to Jeff, man. Good friend, stand up dude. So I had to return the favor. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other shit that went down recently. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. The fuck? I knew I was gonna talk about something. Can't remember what it was.
Well, I got some stories from my job I do.
All right, go ahead, take it away.
So I went to this customer's house. What's today's Sunday?
Yeah, today's Sunday.
I think
today's Sunday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Dude, his fucking apartment's so goddamn nasty.
He a hoarder.
I got there a little early. I get the door, knock on it. He's like, who is it? Like, Xfinity. So, open the door. Motherfucker had no pants on.
Oh my God.
He had a long t-shirt on. I think he had like...
Yeah, tight whities on.
Looked like chaps. His ass posted.
Man, not the chaps.
I fucking turned around like, bro, I can't look at this shit. All I saw was like a piece of white ass.
Ah. Unseasoned white booty.
He put his shorts up. I was like, yeah, you're early. I'm like, my bad.
So, I mean, if he knew that you were coming...
I got there his appointment was between 1 and 3.
Yeah.
I got there at 12:54.
But it's like, bro, like...
By the time I got in, his alarm was going off. I was like, bro.
I understand that, you in the comfort of your own home, but it's like, you know that you got an appointment, put some damn clothes on.
Yeah, and clean your house.
Yeah.
His house so fucking dusty. He vacuumed one little section. I'm like, bro.
Just nasty.
Yeah, the shit I see in people's houses, man, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, so when I was working for FedEx, I was getting trained by my homeboy, Dominic Fox. And we get to this lady's house, and I remember this shit vividly. So she almost kind of looked like G.I. Jane, but a little bit more prettier. So she had a shaved head. She had like a bunch of tattoos. So we get to her house. I don't know what she ordered, like some patio furniture or some shit. So we carrying this heavy ass box. So we get to her house. We ring the doorbell, and she opens the door, and all she has on is just a robe. So the top of the like the robe itself was like kind of open, and I'm just like, I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just looking. I'm making eye contact, and I'm talking to her about her package, because she's telling us she ordered what we dropped off to her is what she ordered, but we also had to bring some back to the warehouse after we were all done delivering our packages. So me and Dominic is like, we looking at each other like, you know, you start, grabbing your fucking coat or whatever that you got on and shit. And I'm doing this, and I'm just like trying to give her the hint, like, lady, like you got to button your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Cover your robe up. But yeah, she's kept on with the conversation, and after it was all said and done, and she shut the door, and we went back, we hopped back into the FedEx truck, and then we was like, man, that shit was fucking crazy, bro. I'm like,
I have people take showers while I'm working. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a shower. You need anything?
I mean, I feel like that's kind of normal. You know what I'm saying? Like when people, especially if they got an appointment with like Xfinity or whatever, or whoever, is coming over to, even if they getting a dishwasher looked at. Because like I said, I got dishwasher went out, and we had a guy come over. I'm just laid on the couch watching fucking ESPN while he doing his thing. I asked him if he needed any help because the box looked heavy. He's like, no, they're pretty light. I'm like, all right, cool. I just sit back and watch ESPN and shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, people fall asleep while I'm installing this shit. I try to wake them up to like, hey, I need to put in the password and the Wi-Fi name. Hey, I just fucking make one up and leave.
Is that like the craziest story that you?
No, the craziest one I got this one dude house in the west side of Grand Rapids. So I pulled up in the driveway. He come out, meet me. I had my boot covers. He was like, oh, no, don't worry about those. My house is already dirty enough. Like, you don't worry about those. I'm like,
oh, man, here we go.
I'm like, all right, whatever. Yeah, about to say this shit. So I get in. The fucking smell itself. So I'm walking through because CC had issued one of his TV boxes, not getting one of the channels. So I get to where the box is in the bathroom for whatever reason.
So his box was in the bathroom?
Yeah, and TV.
He had a TV in there too? What the fuck? Was the house at least nice? No?
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go outside and check the wire, make sure everything is good. Didn't do that. I'm like, okay, I did all my wire checks. I can go upstairs, check all the TVs, make all the TVs working. He was like, okay, I got roommates. He was like, you ever been to a junkyard? I'm like, yeah. He was like, you got to walk into one. So walking upstairs, I seen like a piece of dog shit right there in the
Oh my God.
And we get closer, dude, the smell. Fucking terrible. He was like, oh, yeah, my neighbor, not my neighbor. My roommate had a dog in his room that died, and he ain't took care of it yet.
Oh.
I'm like, what? So he opened the door. I see the TV on. So yep, it's working. You can close it. Went back downstairs. I'm like, yeah, I can't fucking.
So how long did it take you to set up everything?
Everything's already set up. I was at the working at one.
Oh,
TV.
so you went outside. You was outside first doing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you went. Okay, got you.
I'm like, but so I text my supervisor at the time. I was like, yo, I can't be in this house. It's a fucking hazard because he got a fucking dead dog in there. He's like, oh, just wear a mask. Go be in the bitch.
Yo, that's
I'm
crazy.
like, bro, I ain't got no fucking mask.
The fact that he said that. So you stop being a bitch?
But not stop being a bitch, but something like that. Just wear a mask. I'm like, I ain't got no fucking mask.
That mask ain't gonna stop that smell. That shit
it
goes
was
right through the mask. It's gonna go right through the mask, bro.
Oh, that was like one of the worst. I mean, one of my top 3.
I got one. So this is you remember the Muskegon Airfare? You ever been to the Muskegon Airfare? Okay, so when that was going on, so I used to go religiously. So it'd be me, a few of my homeboys, we'd go, check out all the the aircrafts and all that shit. And this one particular year we went, and I think I was with my homeboy Corey, and I think might have been Andrew. Anyway, so we get there, we walking around, and there's like this army post. So it's like, how many pull-ups can you do? And I'm like, I don't know. I can probably do like a good 10, 11, 12. So end up knocking those out. I think I want like a free t-shirt. So after that, I see this girl, right? And, I get to talking to her or whatever. And I get her phone number. So, me, well, this is how I always thought. Like the general rule is when you get a girl's phone number, you wait 3 days. So I waited out those 3 days. I called her. So tell me why I called. I kept calling. I'm like, why am I not getting through? So I'm looking at the number, you know what I'm saying? The area code, the phone number itself. And I'm looking, I'm calling it. And finally, I just let it go. I'm like, man, I think she just played the fuck out of me. So a couple of weeks went by. And my dumb ass So it was a Grand Rapids number. So the area code was 616. I was putting in 231. Like, so I called it back, right? And then a dude answered. I'm like, you know what? Just fucking tell that bitch up, bro. I'm like, my dumb ass, like this entire time I'm punching in the wrong fucking area code. You know how embarrassing that shit was? And then when the dude answered phone, I was like, yeah, you know what? Click. I ain't got time for this shit.
Right.
That shit was fucking embarrassing. She was, you know, she was cute too. But like I said, my dumb ass putting the wrong area code in. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
But yeah, that's that was crazy. Also too, I got a story about when. So this is crazy. This is back in my childhood. So I ended up, you know, so like the vent, I don't know what they call them, like the vent registers. I think that's what they call them. So for whatever reason, I was playing with my Hot Wheel car, and I was upstairs in my room. And for whatever reason, I thought it'd be cool to stick my finger in the you know, the register. So bro, I stick my finger in there, and the motherfucker won't come out. So I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, you know, for my dad, because he was at the house at the time. And you know, he come upstairs. I don't even know how he even got my fingers out of there. And he comes upstairs and he did whatever he did to, you know, get him out. And I want to say I think I had to go get stitches. I did some stupid ass shit when I was a child. Like I know when back in the day when I was growing up, Pizza Hut used to they were giving out like these Casper toys. And there was these two boys that myself and my homeboy didn't really care for. And like we would kind of like, you know, fuck with them and shit. And because they had one, we never did get one. They took the Casper toy. We took the Casper toy and then we threw that bitch up in a tree. So, well, I didn't, my homeboy did. So a couple days went by and then it was like, yeah, you know, we seen him again. And it was like, yeah, somebody, you know, threw our toys up in the fucking tree. And then my homeboy immediately pointed the finger at me and was like, I didn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we get to arguing and we almost got into a fight. But luckily, you know, parents stepped in and stopped it and broke it up. So that shit was crazy. And then too, like, me and my other homeboy who stayed across the street from me, we ended up setting the forest on fire. Now I don't even know how the fuck we even.
Dang, you set a whole forest on fire?
Yeah, bro. So where my dad stayed at, he stayed on Creston, just off of Home Street.
Was it before Smokey the Bear came out? Only you can prevent forest fires.
I don't know if he was. I don't know if he was around or not, but it might have been before him. But anyway, so my homeboy stayed across the street on Creston. We got together, or whatever. We was outside. He was always outside, and I think we were just. I don't know if we was setting, you know, the little hairy caterpillars. We was setting them on fire. Told you, man, we was evil as fuck. Setting them on fire, and one thing led to another. The whole fucking forest, like, where my house was at, where my dad's house was at, like you can make you can cut through that little forest or whatever to get to the next street over. Instead of walking on the sidewalk, it was a lot quicker. So we did that always. So like go to the school or whatever, or go to our other buddy's house. So we did that, and we started panicking. I'm like, what the fuck do we do? And I don't know how we got out of that shit, but police came, fire department came, and I don't even know what. Like I said, I don't know how we got out of it, but I think we made up some type of lie, like, oh, you know, we were trying to make a, you know, campfire, and shit led to the whole fucking forest being set ablaze. And I'm like, man, this shit is fucking insane. Like we did shit, some goofy ass shit when we was growing up. I remember trying cigarettes for the first time.
I used to always sneak in my stepdad's drawer and get his cigar, light it, smoke a little bit, cut a piece off so he didn't know, put it back.
He didn't smell that shit? He never caught on?
I did it. Where did I do it? I think I did it outside.
Outside? Okay, yeah. But you would think like...
It gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah, he was like, bro, like my cigar's getting smaller. He's like, I ain't been smoking this shit. Who been smoking my shit? But...
Don't kill me, mama.
Yeah, man, smoking cigarettes for the first time. That shit was fucking disgusting. I'm
Yeah,
like, this is what motherfuckers really, y'all don't really enjoy this shit?
I gotta try it once. I'm like, nah. Black and Miles, that wasn't too bad.
I got another story too. Again, goes back to the childhood, man. I got a lot of childhood memories, but so me and my homeboy, we were walking. So this guy that we met, he was real cool. He had a pit bull, and we would purposely let the damn pit bull off the leash to chase squirrels. But dogs, they do, dog things or whatever. So chasing a squirrel or whatever. And this particular day, we were walking towards the school because we were gonna go up there, let the dog loose, let him play, whatever. And one of the neighbors on, I think it's is it James Street or Ducey? Might have been Ducey. He I forget what kind of dog he had, but he had like it was almost like a teacup poodle or some sort. So, because he's I've had encounters with him before, not like on some like weird shit. Yeah, no, yeah, like not any altercations, just how you doing, blah blah blah, all that shit. And so he ends up because he always lets his dog out, he just lets him run out in the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, you can already tell where I'm going with this. So we on the same street, and the pit bull instantly turns his fucking attention to that dog, runs over there, and I bullshit you not, grabbed him by the back of his neck, started shaking him like a fucking rag doll, threw him up, and like we were scared shit because we had to at least be, I don't know, maybe 13, 14. So we kind of knew better and we kind of didn't, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think he was I don't know if he ended up pressing. I don't know what happened, but the dog didn't make it. And it was crazy. I felt bad. I'm like, fuck, man, like we ended up killing this person's dog. And I think he was on a press charges of it, but he never did. So, but yeah, shit was just crazy.
You dodged a bullet with that one.
Yeah, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I almost went to jail for. So it was a group of us. It was myself, and about 4 or 5 of my homeboys. So I'm going home, and for whatever reason, like this lady on the next block over, we used to call her Smurf because she was super small and she was just fucking annoying. And she stayed in the White House. So these motherfuckers, they get a carton of eggs and they just start beaming her shit. So I'm just like, I'm going, back to my house. And of course, I'm the only black guy. So it's like, I get blamed for the shit. I'm telling my mom cussing me the fuck out. I'm like, I ain't even do shit. I ain't throw not one egg. So she ended up calling the cops or whatever. I'm like, I ain't throw not one egg. So why the fuck am I getting? She's like, you sure? I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass right now if you lying. I said, no, my mom, I'm not lying. I didn't throw any eggs. And yeah, I don't know why they blame the shit. My friends, they was fucked up. They always trying to blame shit on me. Like, man, fuck y'all. we supposed to be locked in. Y'all some assholes, man. But yeah, they ended up blaming that shit on me. It's like, I had nothing to do with this shit. So why y'all blaming this shit on me? So they finally came out and told the truth. And then that was the end of that. I'm just like, why the fuck y'all do that shit? And my dumb ass, I'm hanging out with them, still. Like, well, we want the cops getting caught on us. How the fuck you think I feel, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit was crazy.
I had a story and I was like, 11, 12? Oh, no, about 12 or 13. So we go to my cousin's house and he take us to my dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
And we met one of my cousins I met him for the first time.
This in Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we talking up and like, hey, let's go to a skating rink. Like, we got about to take us. So we got my Uncle Calvin, drunk as shit. He was like, yeah, I'll take y'all. Well, he wasn't drunk as shit then. He was like, yeah, I'll take y'all. He was like, all right. So he dropped us off to the skating rink. We there for like probably till they close like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we called him. Motherfucker answered his phone. I'm like, damn. So we had to walk from Raleigh all the way back to Fraser. It's like walking, that's probably like 2 hours.
Damn.
So we fucking walking down.
That's a fucking hike.
Oh yeah. So we walking, and my cousin Mario, one of his friends, saw us. So he flagged him down. We get in the car with them driving. Mind you, not a good situation to be in for these kind of people. So we just driving everywhere but to the fucking house. So we didn't get back home till like after midnight. Everybody wonder where the fuck we was at.
Doing some extra ass shit.
Oh, of course, I get blamed because I was the oldest.
Yeah, that's That's always the
It was like, well,
case.
shit, we called cab and he pick us up. It was brutal.
I bet it
That
was
was a long ass fucking walk.
Man, yeah, we used to be everywhere. Like I was always outside, so we would like when the mall first got built, like we rode our bikes out there, and that was like it took us about I would say 45 minutes to an hour to get out there. So yeah, so we was always everywhere. I was never home. Yeah, we was always getting into shit as kids. But I want to say I touched on this story before too, but
I think you did.
no, yeah, no. The what I'm about to say now. No, it's just when my mom used to beat the shit out of me.
Hey, yo,
Hold on.
emotional damage.
Yes, emotional damage. Dude, I got my ass whooped as soon as I got out the tub. Ooh, that shit is fucking like, I don't know. To whoever listening in, man, if you ever got your ass lit the fuck up after taking a bath, that is the most embarrassing and painful thing you can experience. Like he said, emotional damage. So anyway, I'm in the tub, you know what I'm saying, playing with my toys, because I always had, toys in the tub and shit. And I think it might have been school related. I don't even know what, because usually there was no motive really behind me getting my ass whooped. It was just, I think my mom just like beating my ass. But hey, I mean, I never been to jail. I finished school, so obviously them ass whoopings.
They do pay off.
What time is it? I had this room till like 2:00.
Hey, you want to be there for an hour?
Yeah. We got 30 minutes.
You can get your door exploring.
Well, I mean,
Kim Possible looking ass.
I guess we're gonna have to wrap this one up here in a minute. But yeah, so yeah, there was my mom was always, there was never a motive. I don't think from her, whooping my ass or whatever. But yeah, I get out and then I'm just met with like furies of belt lashes. What the fuck did I even do? And I think she told me, but I couldn't remember. It was so long ago, man. But yeah, so we're gonna have to cut this one a little short. We was gonna, converse about some more shenanigans.
Shit, we were only people here.
Yeah. Well, I see they got that block. You see that sign right there? But I swear I booked it from 12 to 2. Whatever. Anyway,
Anywho,
yeah, man, we're gonna have to wrap this one up a little early. This is the final episode of season 1. This episode was titled The Episode About Nothing, because we talked about nothing, but we did talk about something. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we got somebody else trying to get this little podcast room that we in. So we're gonna go ahead and stop it right here, man. We thank y'all for tuning in. Be on the lookout for season 2. What they be gonna take?
2 gonna be epic.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take about maybe a week or 2, maybe 3-week break, and come up with some material or whatever, and then yeah, we'll go from there, man. But I appreciate everybody tapping in and listening to the podcast. We just went TikTok live for the first time.
Oh, she'll forget about that.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get some more followers and whatnot. But yeah, man, that was it, man. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it short here.
And if you want to be a guest, let us know.
Yeah, holla at us, man. All right, man. We're gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.